Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Martin and welcome to 2K Central. So I'm here to give you a little rundown on the recently released inside look at Mafia 3's upcoming DLC, Faster Baby, which comes out March 28th. I'm just going to give a brief description of everything you can expect from it, and I'll give you some of my own opinion if you want to hear it regarding the new features they plan to add. This is for anyone who hasn't watched the inside look, so here we go. Number 1, it takes place in a brand new region. So Faster Baby will take place in a new area outside of New Bordeaux called Sinclair Parish, which is self-proclaimed as the safest community in Louisiana. What a bloody lie. It's a small town with a large dark secret, which we're obviously going to find out. Visually, the region looks quite different from all the districts in the full game, so I'm excited to see what it has to offer, but hopefully they have learned from prior mistakes and it isn't empty and lifeless, but we shall see. Number 2, the narrative. So the first DLC will center around both Link and Clay and a new character called Roxy Laveau. Both of these will team up to take down a corrupt sheriff called Slim Beaumont who runs Sinclair Parish. Roxy will actually be on equal terms with Lincoln, so unlike the full game in which Lincoln was in the leading role and got to boss people around, this time both characters will be equals. And Roxy even knows more than Lincoln to begin with. She is well aware of what's happening in the region and what Slim Beaumont is capable of, while we will learn about the conflict in the town along with Link and Clay. Number 3, new features. So Hangar 13 have also added multiple new gameplay features. Nothing groundbreaking or unique, but more options are always nice. Am I right? I don't know. Firstly is the ability to slow down time as you're driving, GTA 5. So this will make it easier to maneuver around the map and avoid oncoming traffic. So I'm not sure if I like this. It does seem as if Hangar 13 are continuing to distance themselves from aspects of the previous games by making major changes that don't really fit the series in my opinion. So we shall see how it works out, but if these features are buggy in any way, then we shall riot, my brothers. Now the DLC will also encourage stunt driving. You can see a number of stunt jumps available in the images and video. So it seems like Hangar 13 are attempting to push gamers into doing stunt jumps and to use the drive like a madman feature, going for I guess a Dukes of Hazzard feel. Which has me a little worried because I'm remembering in the full game attempting to recruit Thomas Burke. We had an example of the game attempting to force stunt jumps on us, which just came across a little too wacky for a Mafia game, in my opinion. But hopefully it makes sense for the narrative and perhaps it'll be a way of damaging the local sheriff by driving through his billboards and promotional images. Another gameplay feature is the ability to throw objects from cars. So Hangar 13 have opened up the option to throw grenades or Molotovs while you drive your vehicle. So as I said before, nothing groundbreaking or new, but it'll be useful. This feature will also be added to the full game. Another option will be proximity mines. So drop an explosive, then use Lincoln's classic war cry, the whistle, to get those silly AI to wander into a quick but brutal death. More outfits. So 2 new outfits will be included with the DLC, which looks to be Jimi Hendrix and Denim Lincoln, apparently. And another is new vehicles. So 2 new cars will be added with the DLC, which doesn't seem like a lot. I know a lot of you guys wanted more car options. It's been feedback we've received for quite some time, so I assume Hangar 13 have gotten that too. And finally, the new big feature is Herbalism. So this will be a new selection of side missions, which will revolve around herbalism. You'll visit this dude called MJ. He is an expert at growing plant-based products. That's one way of putting it. But this will potentially expand your criminal empire. So a pretty unique addition. I'm interested to see what they do with it. Hopefully it isn't too generic. Now overall thoughts on the DLC, Hangar 13, and the timing of this DLC in general. Firstly, I think the first expansion is rather late, especially for a game like this that doesn't have a long life cycle or much replay value, unless you want to go for achievements or trophies. In my opinion, it should have been released back in January or even Christmas, but I understand that this development team are in a unique position as they were extremely busy finishing and updating the full game, hence why this DLC is late. But releasing the first DLC around Christmas would have been extremely smart. And I think we've all said it before, this first DLC is extremely vital for Hangar 13, and I hope they realize the fact that this is their last chance in the eyes of many Mafia fans, and honestly I want it to work out for them, and I also hope they manage to deliver a great narrative and a buggy-free experience, but their record thus far is a little worrying. But yeah, taking down a corrupt and racist sheriff with a sassy love interest will be a good way to show a different side to Link and Clay, which honestly will be a nice change. Another positive is the antagonist. Sal Marcano is one of the best aspects of the full game, so hopefully Sheriff Beaumont can offer a memorable experience as the primary antagonist of this DLC, and I'm interested to see what happens with the narrative, what they can do with the open world and the mission structure, which got harsh judgment all around. But thankfully they have said this would be much more story focused, which is a good sign, and I seriously hope they binned and got rid of the previous mission structure, because if any of us are forced to take down another bloody gang racket, I'm gonna seriously scream. But yeah guys, let us know what you think of the direction they're going with Faster Baby. Kinda got a Dukes of Hazzard vibe going on. And what do you think of the timing of this DLC? What's your ideal time for a story expansion after a full game's release? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. But yeah, that is the end of the video guys. Faster Baby will be released March 28th for Xbox One, PS4 and PC. For more content like this, stay tuned here on 2K Central. Take it easy guys, I love you.
Yes, everything's absolutely splendid.
Walking down the street and you hear that heavy beat, can't help but walk your feet down. Always see me.